How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 7, Episode 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. This episode is titled Till Death. Do us part. Last episode was a Sarah-focused one. She was looking for Wendell throughout the whole episode, and she didn't find him, but she assumes he's in the tower. Which, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on that. We didn't see him, so where's the evidence to prove he's actually there, other than just what Strand's saying? We'll have to see, I guess. But we got Morgan and Josiah fighting. Rufus is fucking dead, because he sniffed Emil's head, and then got bit. At the end of the episode, Morgan and Sarah went back to the sub, and I think Josiah's just doing his own thing for now anyway. Strand's gathering everyone up. It's going to be a bit ridiculous. We've still got that Padre situation. We don't know what's going on with that. And the Stalkers have a dud warhead. So we'll have to see what they do with that. Based off the promo for this episode, it's a Dwight and Sherry one with a wrestling ring or boxing ring. And they're with the survivors from the bunker that they hid in at the end of last season. Not like it would have mattered if they weren't in the bunker anyway. They would have been fine. They seem to be on the hunt for Padre. And Dwight looks like a badass. But anyway, let's stop dual-allying around and get right into the fucking episode. 3, 2, 1.
Any idea who those people in the gas masks are?
Stalkers. What if the Stalkers are Alicia's group? Wherever this is, it seems like there's no nuclear fallout. Oh!
Who's that? The Dark Horses?
The who? Is this Dwight and Sherry? Clearly, it's a man and a woman.
We don't want no trouble.
Then why are you stealing shit?
All this over some stolen fruit.
No, it's not about the fruit.
What is this Red Dead music?
What if we say no?
Well, you're gonna die.
So what's it gonna be?
Screw your code.
What? They were nowhere near you. You could have, like, come on, dude. Why'd you let them get close?
Hey! Hey! I really did not want to kill anybody today.
And
Oh, yeah. He's dead.
we're not going to turn into him.
Who, Negan? Very westerny, like, Red Dead-y music in this one. It's so weird to see Sherry now, because it's like she was gone for so long in the main show. Is that Game Boy? That's not Game Boy. I don't know what that is.
Honey, why don't you go play? Yeah, we're gonna catch up with Dwight and Sherry, okay?
Where the fuck is she meant to play? I guess just play that little game. How does it still work? I don't know. How's it got battery? I don't know.
We are almost out of food.
Yeah, we're not gonna run out.
Were you gonna leave?
Gotta find someplace else.
Hey, Kevin, Kim.
You didn't need to say their names, Dwight. You just said that for the audience's sake.
We're gonna find Padre.
We don't even know what it is.
Every time we're out there, we hear more and more about Padre.
It's a matter of time before we find it.
I doubt it. I mean, we're episode 5. You're not gonna get to it until at least episode 8.
I reckon we can wait a bit longer.
Where are you?
Who's that? What? Wait, so they're like bounty hunters, kinda? Like doing missions for people?
We've been out here doing our thing for a while.
These camera angles are so weird.
Here! Over here!
That's so weird. It looks so awkward. Like, I don't know why they keep cutting to it. It's just a very weird cut. It's clearly
All right, let me take a look.
BS.
Whoa, whoa!
Like, come on, Dwight. Ah,
We're still here.
Howard.
If we wanted you dead,
You'd be dead.
they've been done already.
Really? It is good. Everyone's gonna get, like, brought to the tower. Where have I seen this before? It's almost like the governor did the exact same thing in season fucking... These walkers are terrible, dude. They're so shit.
Strand?
What was that sound?
Walkers. How do they keep getting in with all the walkers around? Is there a back entrance somewhere?
At least allow me the pleasure of showing you around. And some
Is
people
Wendell
were
here?
kind enough to-
You just go out and find whoever you can bring back.
Pick or choose.
Wendell, John Dory's father.
Morgan?
We've crossed paths. Mickey,
Who the hell is that?
one of our denizens.
You can take your proposal and you can shove it up your ass.
She was fixated in finding her husband, whose fate seemed obvious to everyone but her.
Why does he wear that hat?
We know where Mickey's holed herself up. Given your reputation as the Dark Horses, I figured maybe you can find success where we have failed.
I mean, they got easily captured, so they can't have that much success. You know what I'm saying?
Help me save Mickey from this fate.
Dwight's probably getting some flashbacks to Negan there. Because Negan, they took pictures of the victims they killed, right? Or the saviors, anyway.
It's assholes like me that are keeping people safe now.
I feel like the walkers are going to take this place down. You wouldn't have a shit ton of walkers like piling up there if you weren't going to utilize them.
You didn't answer his question.
Her hair's like tied up again now. Like what? So like they put the bags over them, change their clothes, and then take the bags off. Like what?
Sounds to me like Mickey's looking for the same place that we are.
Padre. What? Grace. Boxing gloves. What? This Mickey? Well, clearly she's in a safe enough place to not have a mask on.
Is anyone there?
Go away! I'm not coming back!
You wasted your one shot.
You gonna put that down?
Don't put it down though. Don't no. Don't put. She could easily grab it, dude. She's a boxer, right? She could just punch. Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen, wait!
Why are you?
To help you find your husband.
Have we met before?
I don't think so.
You walked through that herd? I mean, there were thousands of them.
Why do you think Strand wants me brought back?
Are you sure we don't know each other?
Oh, is she like a celebrity or something?
The bride.
Come on, Dwight.
Them and you would get up on the top ropes. Yes! I was
For
there
fuck's
when
sake,
you
Dwight.
won the belt in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Well, hey, one of your fans is, still here.
What the fuck, Dwight? It's like the happiest I've seen him.
We'll help you get back to him.
Why would you do that?
Well, we're sort of a tag team ourselves, I guess.
If you're crazy, then so are we. We spent a long time crisscrossing the country.
No, you didn't. He tried to find you. You gave up. Did you forget this?
Yeah, then we can find Padre.
You know where it is? Where?
A place where we could get weapons, supplies.
Fucking Dwight. He's like just looking at her like, oh, he's like starstruck.
Till death do us part.
But
That was our finisher.
imagine they like vessel the walkers.
What?
I hate this fucking zoom in. It's getting so annoying. Oh. Oh. Who killed them? Stalkers? Holy shit, dude. Fair. The heart shit. Damn, so they literally didn't do anything as characters. They were just there for plot armor. So Dwight and Sherry could get in the shelter. Was it the guy at the beginning? Maybe?
Maybe Strand was right. You know, this is a new world.
What's up with his... Why did his eye, like, in the shadow look like he was, like, bruised?
Trying to help him out. Turns out we're doing the opposite. Odds are, Cliff's dead.
You don't know that. You all found each other.
All right, I think Strand's Tower is the best place for you. We're trying to save you from getting yourself killed.
I'm not going back there.
Dwight, don't force her. If she doesn't want to go, she doesn't want to go.
Wait, you're not doing this alone. I'm coming with you. We could say it's for her, but I really think it'd be for us.
Ta-ta, Sherry. Ta-ta.
Sherry, hey!
Dwight! Go sharp, you gotta alert the walkers. Look at that munch on your asshole.
Made a bargain with a guy like Strand before to keep each other safe.
He's literally... Negan is such an influence on everything Walking Dead related. He gets mentioned or referenced. Him or the Saviors get referenced in... Like, World Beyond, Jade has referenced Negan and the Saviors.
Cliff said the same thing to me, you know. Told me what my ass if ever came looking.
It's the place?
Yep. Our humble abode. That's what's keeping them here.
You don't say.
How long do you think your suit will hold up against them?
Not as long as last time.
Dwight, what are you fucking doing? Well, why is he doing this camera again? Was that the horse from the beginning of the episode that he had?
I thought we lost you.
Turn around, hands up, nothing stupid. Take your mask off, or I'll take it off for you.
I saw what you did at the cellar. They were good people.
So was my friend, but that didn't stop you from killing him.
I got something besides a horse out of it.
Oof.
I said nothing stupid. I'd rather not waste a bullet if I don't have to.
I mean, you could, just to make sure he doesn't chase you. No, you'd be dead.
Oh, that hurt, huh?
You'd be dead after that. Fuck off. Work for Strand, maybe?
Oh, Strand put you up to this, didn't he?
Yeah.
If I took those people out, I got what I wanted.
But how the fuck did Strand know?
I thought you had a code.
Well, fuck the code when you did what you did. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's probably in there. I mean, why are they like... I mean, I guess it's because of the sign, right? He's probably dead. Which is annoying, because this is the exact same thing as last episode, because it's like someone just trying to find someone else, you know? And then we're never going to see that person. Or we are, and they're dead. I wouldn't use a gun just in case you do hit her. Why doesn't she just shoot and alert all the walkers over there? And lead them away? Just shoot up in the air or something to alert them. Well, what are you meant to do here?
I'm out.
What? What do you mean you're out? Why did she pull out a gun? She knew she was out of bullets. What the fuck just happened? Like, that could have been so easily solved if Sherry just shot up in the air, led them away, and then came back. Oh, is that him? I mean, at least she knows now, you know?
I have to remember what he said if you two ever got split up. Right? He'd want you to keep going.
Oh! Really?
Maybe this is the way it's gotta be.
Oh, fuck's sake. Dwight! Save them. Yeah, fuck.
Killed the Larson.
What?
Yes, he hired that guy Eli to do it. Rather die fighting with you than live hiding with him.
What is this music, dude? I don't understand what's going on with Hey, there we go. What the fuck? Bang, right? Yeah. Oh! It's kind of funny. Oh, strange music to use here. Really? That's fucking dangerous with a knife. Why would you do that?
Cleaned them up as best as I could. If you want to say your goodbyes or...
There's some maps in the desk that'll help you know where not to look. I love you always. Till death do us part.
This seems like setup for like either Dwight or Sherry to die.
Will.
She spoke there, no sound came out. Now that you're focusing on these two, like what's going on with her, you know? Strand could be following you.
I want us to have a family.
Oh, he wants a baby. She's dying, dude. One of them are dying. Also, didn't Negan almost get her pregnant one time?
But there's room. We could have both. We don't have to wait until everything's perfect. We could just let life happen.
I swear to God, we're gonna hear like a gunshot. Or something. Very dead. It's cool. It's weird how the trees haven't... Like, the area's got, like, clearly radiation over it and shit. But the trees aren't damaged.
It's not an ambush.
I mean, this seems like an ambush.
Word is you know how to retrieve things for people. We want to find Padre. You're going to help us.
Or... What the fuck? That's a shit cliffhanger, dude.
To destroy any evidence they were ever here.
Which means us?
Right now? Yeah.
Morgan versus CRM. Oh shit.
One.
What the fuck? The helmets look so different. What?
Hurry.
Yo! Next episode looks sick. Because it's actually connected to the bigger mythos, which is the CRM. That episode, I don't know. I feel a bit on that one. It's another episode where I'm just Like, it's not bad at all. Like, I like seeing Dwight. Like, Dwight is a really good character. Same thing with Sherry, but it was a very similar thing to last episode. Like, we have a character that needs to find someone else that they care about, right? And they go through this experience together. Like, Mickey was basically what Sarah was to Josiah, you know? Dwight and Sherry were there to, like, comfort her and be there for her. With Strand being, like, the villain. I just don't think anything really happened. You know, that's the problem with the episode. I don't think anything happened until the end. Like, and even then, the ending wasn't like, whoa, Padre. You know, it was like, it was other people looking for Padre. And it's just like, alright. It's not really a satisfying conclusion to an episode, but it just felt very self-contained. There wasn't much in terms of story progression. Like, I guess, sure, mentioning Padre every now and again, and then showing more that Victor's a bad guy. Like, that's all that's really been going on. Also, I feel like this episode had the weirdest, like, choreography in terms of, like, the logic of the walkers, and even, like, just the people, too, at the beginning of the episode. Like, Sherry was clearly nowhere near that guy at the beginning of the episode, but yet he somehow managed to, like, reach out and get... If you've got a gun in your hand, right, and someone starts running towards you or starts, like, moving towards you, shoot them. You know what I mean? Like, why give them the opportunity to get closer? Like, just say stop moving. Or you back up as they get closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, why allow them to get closer? And also, just the fact that, you know, Mickey, while I do think her armour thing is cool, it's just kind of weird that Sherry was just stood there, like, aiming a gun just in case Mickey got grabbed. Like, what a dumb idea. You could have just shot in the air, let the walkers come towards you, and then, like, flee around. And also, like, Mickey pulling out her pistol and going, I'm out! Even though when she met Dwight and Sherry, she shot and then ran out of bullets. Well, no shit, you're out. You knew this beforehand. You didn't shoot. If she shot a couple of bullets and then said she was out, I'd be like, okay. But then I'd be confused too. Because it's like, wasn't she out of bullets? So where did Dwight get all them guns from then? Did he just find them on the horse, I guess? I don't like giving negative reviews that much. But I like story progression. You know, I don't mind, like, characters developing in an episode, but I want story progress. You know, I want, like, the overall plot to go somewhere. You know, instead of just having these random episodes that are just there for the sake of, like, oh, if you want to see this character have a little bit of a development, here's an episode just dedicated to that. Like, you can do both, right? Like, right at the end, they just do, oh, yeah, we're looking for Padre. It's like next episode has CRM. Even though, like, the CRM isn't really connected to, like, Fear at all, I think it will be interesting to see them in Fear. You know, the CRM stuff. Because maybe we'll learn some information that we didn't beforehand. Whether that'll be, I don't know, could be anything, to be honest. Sherry and Dwight are going to have, you know, they want to have a family, which is cool, I guess. But usually when shit like that happens, like, oh, happy talk, like, let's make a family, it usually doesn't turn out well. Remember Abraham with Sasha? He wanted to have a family, and then he died, like, immediately after. So I'm a little bit worried. Just the way they were going about, like, the fact that this episode was called Till Death makes me think, like, an episode later this half is going to be called Do Us Part, or something like that. You know, they've got one half of the sentence, right? Till death. And then the Do Us Part is going to be, like, in a couple of weeks, or, like, the second half. And either Dwight or Sherry will die. I'd be okay if... Nah, I think if they were going to kill anyone, it'd be Dwight. Because, like, killing Sherry would be a bit pointless, wouldn't it? Like, oh yeah, after Dwight was searching for her for so long, he finally reunited with her, and then she dies. Like, it'd be a bit weird, so it'd make more sense if Dwight died. Sherry gives birth, and then Dwight dies, saving the baby. Like, maybe it's like a situation where, you know, the baby's born as Dwight dies, type of situation. This episode has the weirdest tone I've ever seen of any episode of Fear. How do you go from killing a family and a kid to having this cheesy, weird-ass music fighting walkers in a wrestling ring? It feels like Z Nation in a weird way. I don't know why. Like, I just don't understand the tone they're going for. There's no story progression. There's no, like, big plot changes at all. Like, throughout the whole season, nothing's happened, really, if you think about it. Like, episode 1, Okay, Strand is in charge of the tower. He's made this group, and he learns about Padre, and Alicia's potentially looking for it, or at it. Episode 2 was just Morgan and Grace on the road, and then they came back to the sub. That was it. And then Morgan learnt about Strand. Episode 3 was June and John in a bunker for a whole episode, and then they get out and go to Strand's place. And then Morgan contacts Strand. Episode 4 was about Sarah trying to find Wendell. She never found him. She just thought, she was told he was in there, in the tower. It just all relates back to Strand stuff, And it's such little shit, too, because it's always like one scene, or like 2 or 3 scenes in the episode. It's just weird. And then you occasionally have the Padre stuff. The only thing that's happened this season is people from like the main core group have got into Strand's tower. That's it. Like Padre, it's the same thing it's been since the first episode. People keep talking about it, and are looking for it, and that's it. It just feels like there's no proper story progression. Like, character development is different, because you have a character that learns and changes over time throughout the season or throughout an episode. But you can do that with the plot actually progressing, Just having Dwight and Sherry help a woman out trying to find her husband is kind of side plot material with main plot elements trickled in, but it was no different from any other episode type of thing. Sure, I mentioned of Padre, and we know Strand isn't exactly a good guy, right? That's all we really got out of this episode in terms of story progression. I just don't understand where we're going. I'm still questioning it. We're 5 episodes in. We're nearly halfway through the season, and it feels like we haven't done anything when you think about it. Look at the whole story. Everything from the first episode, we still know in this episode. There's no, more information that's being fed to us as an audience. They're setting up the Stalker stuff with, the dud. That didn't come back. That's the problem. I hate it. I hate it. Every fucking time you have a cliffhanger, and then you never elaborate on it in the next episode. You just completely move away from it. It's like, what the fuck? Continue it. What's the point of having a cliffhanger if you're not going to go back to it, straight away? Because it entices the audience to watch the next episode, but if you don't even touch on it in that episode, then what's the point, right? A cliffhanger is to get you to watch the other episode, but if the cliffhanger isn't either good enough, or 2, doesn't come back in the next episode, then it's pointless. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta! And